closer look at some of the amazing animals in Shed's care. I'm Joseph, your guide, and I'm going to need your help in creating our live experience today. Throughout the presentation, I hope you'll participate and join in on the fun as we learn more about these exceptional animals and how they thrive in nature. Now, to get things started, I'd like to know a little bit more about all of you. And to do this, I'm going to need everyone to shout out where they're visiting from at the same time on the count of three. Is everyone ready? 1, 2, 3.
Chicago!
Oh, that's so silly. Well, I definitely heard Chicago in there. And I heard California and Michigan as well. Is anyone visiting from more than 500 miles away? Where are y'all visiting from? Dallas, awesome. Well, I'm from Florida myself, and wherever you're visiting from, we are glad to have you. Now, let's go ahead and meet the Pacific white-sided dolphins and learn a little bit more about where they're from. So, straight down the back, we've got Sagu, Ipo, Cree, and Makoa. Let's go ahead and check out the map. The water that they're swimming in is cold. Pacific white-sided dolphins live in the chilly waters of the North Pacific, the highlighted areas on the screen. Like humans, dolphins are mammals, but while our human bodies are adapted for life on land, dolphins are uniquely adapted for life in the water. So let's look at one major difference. Dolphins have flippers. These flippers, known as pectoral flippers, help them swim. And they help them steer through the water as they're swimming. But there's something else about them that's pretty cool too. They actually have an interesting series of bones. And this single detail reveals a lot about the animal's distant past. Everyone, go ahead and raise up your hand. Behind me is an x-ray of a human arm and hand. And can you feel all of those bones that are pictured there in your hands? Can you find all of those bones all the way up to your fingertips? Let's go ahead and pull an x-ray of a dolphin's pectoral flipper alongside our human x-ray. Notice how similar the bones are? Scientists estimate that millions of years ago, the ancestors of dolphins and whales used to live on land. At some point, dolphins and whales left the land to dwell in water. Now, let's check out those tails. These are called flukes. They don't have any bones or muscles in them at all. But watch how the dolphins move their flukes up and down to paddle through the water. What a lovely synchronized dive. Now, let's check out the fin on the back of the dolphin. That's called the dorsal fin, and that helps the dolphin stay upright while it's swimming. And that muscular area in the tail section connected to the flukes, that's called peduncle. And that provides the power stroke for forward movement. Tail walks like so. Acrobatic jumps. And wait for it, watch the center. Large splashes. So let's take a closer look at some of these amazing abilities. I want to know how human and dolphin jumping compares. So for this next part, I'm going to need a human volunteer, someone who thinks they can jump really high. Let's see. Do you want to volunteer? Do you want to come down? Do you want to come down with them too? Awesome. All right, my friends, come on down. Let's give them a big round of applause, everybody. Friends, we're going to have you stand right here. What are your names? What are your names? What is it? Gavin. Gavin and Daryl, everybody. So go ahead and wave hello. Alright, so we're going to need you to jump the highest jump that both of you have ever jumped in your life. You got this? Are you good at jumping? Great. We're going to count down from 3. When I say jump, jump. Okay? That's good practice. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, jump! That was awesome! Great job! 2 inches off the ground. Great job, everybody. Great job as well. You can head back to your seats. Give them another big round of applause, everybody. The human high jump record is currently just over 8 feet. Now, that barrier has only been broken once in recorded human history, back in 1993. Dolphins, however, they can leap to great heights on a regular basis. So let's see a dolphin jump in action. Pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and get a measurement of that dolphin jumping. So Pacific white-sided dolphins, they can soar as high as 20 feet in the air. Incredible. But they're known for their acrobatics. So let's take a moment to appreciate Pacific white-sided dolphins and their impressive aerials. Humans have learned a great deal by exploring and observing animals in nature. For instance, we developed sonar in part by learning about echolocation from dolphins and whales. We've also learned a lot about the amazing abilities of hawks, owls, and other birds of prey. Let me introduce to you another animal we care for here at Shed, a red-tailed hawk named Athens. As you can see from the map, these impressive birds live throughout North America, and they are incredible hunters with remarkable eyesight. Scientists estimate that a hawk can see 4 to 5 times farther than a human can, and they have superior color vision to humans too. They can see a spectrum of light that we can't, including ultraviolet light. So for a moment, let's see what the world might look like through a hawk's eyes. There's some pretty colors. Did you know that when a hawk hunts, it dives or free falls downward at speeds of up to 120 miles an hour? And a hawk's call is so beautiful and distinct that it's often recorded and used in movies to indicate the presence of a bird nearby. The sound you're about to hear is unique only to red-tailed hawks like Athens. Well, everyone, it's time to say goodbye to Athens. So go ahead and wave goodbye and take one last moment to appreciate this impressive bird of prey. And now, let's meet another animal we care for here at Shed. Please welcome a California sea lion named Cruz. Cruz is a very special rescue animal who was brought to Shed in 2013 after being found stranded and disoriented on a beach near Santa Cruz, California. X-rays have determined that Cruz is completely blind. And when they came to Shed, we learned how to communicate with Cruz using sound and touch. Here we are using a target around to help Cruz find their way around. But nothing slows this young sea lion down. Like the name suggests, California sea lions live off of America's west coast, the highlighted areas on the map. Sea lions are known for their amazing ability to live on both land and in water, so let's check out some cool examples. Sometimes sea lions will fan their flippers on a warm day to help them cool off. These large, powerful forelimbs help them swim at speeds of up to 25 miles an hour. Sea lions are incredibly strong. They use their flippers to help them swim through the water with great precision. They also use those flippers to help them walk on land. Sea lions have big appetites. Their teeth are designed to catch, grasp, and tear their food. However, they actually swallow most of their food whole. You know, sometimes sea lions are confused with another popular marine mammal, seals. Easy mistake. But one way that you can distinguish a California sea lion from a seal is their external ear flaps. So sea lions, they have very good hearing even underwater, but I want to know how human and sea lion hearing compares. In a moment, we're going to hear some sounds and see some colorful flashing lights. If you think the sound is coming from your left, raise your left hand. If you think the sound is coming from your right, raise your right hand. Is everyone ready? All right, let's go ahead and try that first sound. That's right, the sound is coming from the right. It looks like Crew's got it too. Let's go ahead and try again just to be sure. Next sound. That's right, everyone. I mean, that's left. The sound was coming from the left. It looks like Crew's got that one too. So sea lion and human hearing is very similar on land. However, sea lions can hear significantly better than humans can underwater. Sea lions can hear so well that they can hunt in the dark and at great depths. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and say goodbye to Cruz. We are constantly advocating for wild animals in the wild places they call home. We do this because it is the right thing to do for the animals with whom we share this world. If you have any questions, we welcome you to come down after the presentation and meet one of our trainers and ask them anything that you'd like. You can ask them about how we use positive reinforcement and free choice in all of our training sessions. You can also ask them about our rescue animals like Cruz, or Bruno, or Biff, who live over in secluded bay. Also about the sea otters, or Nicola, a green sea turtle who lives in Caribbean Reef. But now, let's go ahead and take one last moment to appreciate the Pacific white-sided dolphins. In a couple of moments, and the building is going to be closing around 6, so if you want to make your exit, go up the stairs into the back. You can also go down the stairs to the left if you want to check out the polar play zone where the penguins are hanging out.